So when Amanda and I had our Instagram live on Friday, she was saying I should document this. It could turn into a book or something, my whole journey with the breast cancer, because she knows and I know also that it will help others. I have always been very direct and unfiltered in my post on social media because I feel like we need more real conversations that are hard and can be ugly and uncomfortable. And I realize not everyone's there yet or ever, but I am. And so here goes. That's what I'm doing through this whole breast cancer journey. I've been unfiltered with everything else in my life. Why not this? So I am better emotionally. I go in. I think I have to be at the hospital Wednesday at 11. The prayers appreciated. My sister prayed over me today, and it was so sweet. I love she prayed for excellence with the surgeon and all the things, and I really appreciated that. So things to help prepping towards surgery. This weekend, y'all, I was fucked up in the head. I was so fucked up. Another dear friend of mine that went through the exact same thing 2 years ago said, would you like me to send you a list of things that helped me during recovery? I said, absolutely. I'm looking at the list. She sent the links, and they're all these. I spent almost $400 on shit that's so depressing. I'm sending some of it back because I saw her yesterday. She's like, you don't need some of these things. But it's like depressing, but it will help recovery be easy. So this weekend, really fucked in the head, depressed, played some pickleball. Yesterday, which is such a vacation mentally and brings me so much joy. Y'all, I'm not great. I talk about it a lot, but I'm athletic, but there's such a finesse with pickleball that I'm not there yet. And coming from sport, but no racket sports, there's a bigger learning curve. Anywho, played pickleball today. Again, a happy place. Doing some things that bring me joy and make me laugh a lot. I taught my last class last night. Y'all, my class loved on me hard. Look at this. This, I don't know if you can tell what it is. It's a pit bull face. My dear friend in class brought me this fuzzy, yummy blanket because she knows I love my bullies. Lisa gifted me with this bag. Another dear friend of mine, Heather, I think I posted my stories, gave me a journal and a cross that says hope. And in the journal, she wrote like 3 letters to me. Dude, I cried. Things like that. The food sign-ups are amazing. Your outpouring of love and all your comments, I can't get back to them. It's so overwhelming, but thank you. I've read every single one, and most of them with tears, because I love my village and I believe in my village. And so thank you. Thank you for all your comments and the offerings of food and to walk the dogs. That's a big one. You want to show up and walk these crazy dogs. I know Steve would appreciate it. So doing some things to find joy leading up to the surgery. Right now I'm in a better mental place. I am wanting to make sure I'm all groomed nice and well before surgery because I'm anal about certain things like that. I'm going to make sure I'm all groomed. I'm going to slick my hair back in a high bun so I don't have to worry about my hair. Like Heather said yesterday, I go 5 or 6 days without washing my hair when I'm teaching class because I'm going to sweat the next day. So while I wash it, she's like, you're not going to be sweating, so you might get 2 weeks out of this. And I just may. Thinking about getting a pedicure with no polish, just so my feet feel good. I've had a massage. I went to the orthodontist. I went to the dentist. I'm having a facial in the morning. I'm also having a vitamin C IV so I can go into this surgery with some really great nutrition. I am going to be seeing a naturopath that specializes in oncology because I want a very broad, holistic approach to my care. And I am going to be a very compliant patient. My husband is very dreading. You can really pray for Steve because he's dreading this. I'm not a good patient. Y'all probably get. I don't sit still well. I don't stay down well or long. But I'll have 2 drains. I'm going to have these gaping holes in my chest with expanders. It's a big surgery. Again, because of my big fake tits, they're dealing with volume and skin envelope to address. So risk of infection is high. I'm going to be very compliant. I'm going to do what they tell me to do. Pray for dear Steve that he'll have patience and I will be a good patient for him. I won't get to be around my dogs. Y'all know how I love my baby dogs, but he's keeping them upstairs because Rex is a spaz and he's afraid that he will mess me up. My dear friend Barb lent me her Barco lounger. That's what I'm sitting in. So Steve is setting me up a nice suite down here in our room. I've gotten a mastectomy pillow. People have suggested a lot of things. Netta, who, my dear friend's sister, who's now like my family, has suggested a lot of things and was going to let me borrow a lot of things, but we couldn't connect. So I'm good, Netta, just so you know. I love you guys. Some of you I know from afar, you've taken my course, and I hear you. I've read every single one of your messages. I'm good right now. I know that's subject to change because it's such an emotional up and down. And y'all, they took my hormones, so that adds even more. A little fucked up in the head. I love my hormones. They took my hormones and making me go through all this shit. So whatever, and I'm not going to be able to work out. So here's a prayer request for recovery, that I am able to rest well and be still, and not get antsy, that my back would stay strong, because movement keeps my back healthy. Because y'all, I'm sober too, so I'm not going to be able to have me a glass of wine or anything. I might start smoking cigarettes to calm my nerves. A friend said, you need to ask them to give you something to help you down regulate. So that I just would do this recovery well. I'll keep updating you. So those of you that know people that are going through this, encourage them, not platitudes. Let them feel seen and heard. Show up at their house, drop off food, drop off ways that they can entertain themselves easily. I've gotten coloring books. My friend Laurie that owns the Island Books here on Mercer Island sent a bunch of books with me. Little things that I wouldn't have even thought about. The mastectomy pillow, eye pillow, comfy clothes, things that button up into the front, and a holder for your drains around your waist. That was a real cool thing. So I can get in the shower and just walk around without those ugly shirts. I'm already going to feel ugly. I'm sending those ugly things back. But button up in the front, wrap around your waist. It's like a belt. It's like a fanny pack that has pockets to put your drains in. So anyway, I'll keep updating you. Thank you for your prayers and your comments. Again, I've read them all. I may not be responding to all of them, but they are so meaningful. And thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll keep you updated. And we're about to say goodbye to these big fake titties that have been a lot of fun for Steve and I and myself and part of my business card. And I know I'm more than my boobs, but y'all, they have been a source of fun for Steve and I. And they've all gotten on my nerves. They have. But I like to, if I were going to get rid of them, I want it to be on my terms, which I wanted to do in a few years. So anyway, I'll see y'all. Thanks. Stay tuned for next up.